In the last session, what was the concept completed? What was the concept? Positional arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments, variable argument, variable length arguments. Have you written notes? Completed? Total notes? Okay. So once you read the notes, you need to know the terminology now. Should know. So now, students, now I want to move to the further. So previous class already completed the concept of what? I hope that functions. There is one example, pure variable length argument example 1. We are in the middle of the example of what? Variable length argument. So previously I said variable length argument example 1. This program will not execute at all. This program will not execute at all. PVM, remember what? Latest function definition only. To execute that program, I said to you, define and then call it. Define and then call it. Define and then call it. If I have 100 function calls are there, 100 definitions we need to write, it is a waste of time, right? So to avoid this kind of part, what we said, ma? We said we went for defining how many functions? One function we will define, which takes one parameter preceded with a symbol called star. That parameter can hold different values of same type, different type, all the types of all types, same type, different type, all the types with what? A variable name with all the types, similar type, same different type, all the types, unique, duplicate with immutability. That's why it is known as what type? Tuple type. It was already executed. Also, I taught one more example, ma. This also example also completed. This example also completed. I printed that values. I hope you remember this. And I posted the notes also for that. And that notes I will show you. Let me go to the second example. Another example also I want to cover. So let me go to the different example, students, now. Right. So let us move to the another example here. So program for showing, demonstrating the need of the variables. So there I'm going to take up Python here. There I would like to carry on. This example I would like to carry out. This part I will take up. Pure variable arguments example 3.py. There I'm going to take up. Observe it. So my next example here is only I'm using keyword variable length argument only, because these are all the values are coming to this place. Here I'm going to pass it some extra parameters. What is that? 100 RS, and next is called what RS. Next is called like this. Next I'm going to take it 200. Next is called TR. Next I'm going to take up another type of value 300. This is 200. 300. Next I'm going to talk about DR. Next I'm going to talk about 400 here. 400 here. Now SR. Now I'm going to take up here 500 comma. Next I'm going to write it MC. Next I'm going to take up here 600 comma. I will go for SS like this I said. If you understand here carefully, function call with these are all already you understood this part in the previous programs itself. So to understand, students, you need to have previous program execution. Observe this pattern of data which I am passing. What is this data called? Constantly numbers are passing, constantly names are passing. They are called what? Positionals. And this part is known as what? This part is known as what here? Come on. What this part is known as? variable length arguments here. So these values are going to where some positional arguments I need to take it. What are the positional arguments I'm taking? SNO comma S name I am taking. SNO comma S name I am taking. What is the SNO contains? All the numbers. What is the S name contains? All the names. And star KVR contains what? Variable length arguments. Are you following me? So see the variable length argument. There is one rule is there. What is the variable length argument rule? The variable length argument should be used always only one. Positional arguments are what? Two you can use, three you can use, four you can use. Default arguments also you can use what? More than one. But variable length argument to be used how many? Only one you need to use. Only one you need to use. Only one you need to use it. Not more than one you use. So I want to print the data. How do you print the data? Print of. Now I'm going to write it 50. There I'm going to write print of \t student number. Student number. I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it is equal to dot format of SNO. Next I will take it student name. Student name I am going to take name. So there I'm going to write a S name. S name. Next I'm going to write it variable length values. What are the variable length values? So here I will try to write for value in where KVR. For value in KVR. Now I say \t dot format of value. So I will write this line is closing. This line is closing. So I hope that this is the two details I printed plus this one. So this program makes you to understand that how to pass variable length arguments. Are you getting my point? How to pass variable length arguments. Now I'm going to take up here 3.py. See students, come out of that, execute ma. All the students in online need to follow. Go to the place. Here I'm writing CMD. So I'll try to run this. You can write this program directly into your PyCharm itself. Nothing wrong in writing. Python 11 a.m. So CD. What is that? Functions here. You execute it. Py. See students. Got it. What happens? So close one more bracket here. You execute it. Run this code. So I got it. Number I got it. All the details I got it. Number I got it. All the details I got it. Last number I got it. No variable length arguments here. So students, now I'm going to conclude my sentences. Now I'm concluding my sentences. Got it. All the details. Today, I want to find the sum of these values. Sum of these variable length values I want to print. Here sum I want to print. How do you print the sum of those values? Here I will write S is equal to 0. S is equal to 0. Here I am writing S plus is equal to what? Well, there I am going to print. There I will print it. Print of what I am writing. Sum is equal to format of what? S I will write it. Execute it. See students, you go for it. Now sum I got it. Let me adjust it. Some \t. You execute it. So got my data. Here I got it. Student details I got it. Sum is equal to 150. This is a sum 100. And this is a sum I got it 60. This is a value sum is equal to 30. Sum is 10. Here no values are there. Sum is what? 0. So this part indicates that we are using what here? Positional arguments. Positional arguments I am using. Star KVR I am using it. So students, now you are going to understand that I am using keyword argument, variable length argument to be used in the last only. Here also we are using last. Plus how many? Only one. Only one, that too last. According to up to yesterday's rule, what is our rule? Default arguments will be the last. Today this is also last. Next program is what? Both the default as well as variable length I will use it. Which one is the last we will decide. Are you understanding? So let us move to the further. Online students, is it clear for you? Now I'm going to enter into the next further example. This is so important examples, these are all. So others here, now I'm going to take up Python here. Now I'm going to take up variable arguments example 4.py. Now number, name, etc. There I'm going to take up these details. Now I will take up SNO name and then star KVR. Here I will use it. Assume that they all belongs to the city called Hyderabad. They all belongs to the city called what? Hyderabad. I should not write city is equal to Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Hyderabad. I don't want to write. How many times? One time I will write it. Shall I write one time? Where can I write it? Generally, after positional arguments, I used to write what? City is equal to what? HYD. This was the system I was written up to here. But today, what I am using? Key variable length also came or not? But here, if I write like that, by thinking up to yesterday's rule, if I carry, if I do, you'll get wrong answer. What is the wrong answer? Observe. What is happening? 100 will go to where? SNO. RS will go to where? This 10 will go to whom? City. And 20, 30, 40, 50 only will go to where? Star KVR it will go. So you are missing one value or not? Like that. All values, they are missing one value, student. For last one only Hyderabad will be coming. For rest of them, it will be a wrong answer will come. So students, I am writing here student city. I am going to write it student city is equal to I am writing what? City I am going to write it. City I am going to write it. Execute this code now. Pure variable length arguments example 4.py. 4.py. Now I am executing py arguments example 4.py. Student city is equal to 10 wrong answer. City is equal to 10 wrong answer. You got the sum is a problem, got it. Only for last only city is equal to Hyderabad is coming. So writing like this is going to give you okay, syntactically okay. But we got one of the variable length value is going to where city part. I don't want this type of answer. So that's why I'm changing the order. What is that order? After the positional arguments, always write what? Variable length. Next you write what? Default. That is the order of the parameters. So what is the order of the parameters now? First positional parameters, variable length, default. Now start the flow. This 100 will go to where? SNO. RS will go to this. This all the values are going to where? Star KVR. City is called what? Hyderabad. Okay. Execute students. Now I am going to enter into the concept like this. Are you following now? In this case, number, name, city, something. Are you getting this? Next is called something like this. Next is called something like that. This is called something like this. And also got it like this. Are you following me? Right. Coming to the next concept. This is called city. I got it. Star KVR. I got it. Now, one more example I will carry students. Follow me. What is the rule? Are you following this rule now? Go. Now I want to, there is one more student called what you know, 700 here, 700 here. It is going to be something like John Hunter, who is having 1.2, 2.3, and then 3.4. These are the values are having, and he is living in what? Mumbai. He is living in Mumbai. So if I write like that, what will happen? This first 700 and JH will go to where? Number and name. And star KVR will receive what? Mumbai, this entire data is going over there. Mumbai, MUM also going to star KVR only. During the summing, it will become problem or not? You will get what? What error? Type error will come. So be careful about it. So I'm going to take up 4 or 5. 4 or 5. 5. Go to the place. Here I'm going to write it, execute it. See that you are getting Problem of what? Type error. Unsupported operation. What is that? Int plus str is not possible. So this Mumbai should go to whom? This Mumbai should go to whom? City. How do you write it? Come on. What should I write it? City equal to Mumbai. City is equal to Mumbai. What is this city is equal to Mumbai? Keyword. First things are what? Positional. What is these are called? Variable length. But these appearance and this appearance also looking like same. That means these are also called positional only. These are also called positional only. These are called positional only. But before the positional, you are using what? Keyword. Which error? Syntax error. Last class already written. మీరు ముద్దు బాబులు కాబట్టి మీకు గుర్తుండదు. I will open it. Positional arguments 2, 2 dot or keyword arguments. Some example I will open it. Positional arguments, if you open it, somewhere else, default ఎక్కడో చెప్పింటాను నేను. Default things. Default arguments example 3. You see here, which error? Here, when you are observing that, syntax example, this one, yesterday, keyword arguments example. Here you have seen it, that error message I did not write. In the concept part, I shown you that. మీరేమో చదువుకొని రారు ముద్దు గైస్ కీవర్డ్ ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ చూడండి ముద్దు బావులు. So here you got it. This is some circumstances here. When we specify keyword arguments before positional arguments in function calls, then we get what? Syntax error. ఇదే మీకు చూపించింది. Yesterday I shown you. Remembered now? Right. Have you written notes? When you write the notes, you will get this atmosphere. If you don't write the notes, getting knowledge is impossible. Without doing exercise, six-pack will not come. Six-pack రావాలంటే exercise చేయాలి. Without doing that, it will not come. Subject will not come. Right? So this is a syntax error, we got it. That error I shown you already in the last class. So now it will be going for this case. If you observe it, go to this place. Now, what is our example here? This part, I think, this part 5. I will open 5. This example, I will open it. This is about to continue. This I wrote it. City is equal to Mumbai. It will give you which error? Syntax error. That is the type error is coming. Because this is going completely, this entire details are going to this place. You got a type error. When you write city is equal to Mumbai, you will get what? These are positionals. These are called positionals. Before the positionals, you should not use it. You will get syntax error, which I said yesterday to you. So this is a syntax error. Today also I am showing. Positional argument follows what? That means in my function, whenever I use a default and then variable length, in the function call, you should not use the default keyword parameters before variable length. If at all you want to use it, you have to use in the last only. That error name I will post it. So like this. Now how do you write then this part? How do you write it? In this case, you are going to write it. This kind of answer you are writing over here. This I need to write what? Mumbai, if you write only like that, that also will go for what? This entire data will go to where only? Star KVR only. Star KVR only. See the type error like previous also came. To avoid that compulsory, I have to write what? City is equal to I have to write. Whenever you want to use a different city, you have to use keyword argument in the last part of it. So execute it. See this now. Got it. For the last student, it's called Mumbai. Earlier Hyderabad. Like this, you got it. I hope that you are getting this. So sometimes you people are not passing any kind of thing like this. So I'm going to write it 800. 800, something like kV. So I'm going to write this data. I'm not writing no keyword arguments. City is equal to AP. I'm writing here city is equal to AP. What is happening because of that? What is not there? Star variable length I'm not passing. Just only like that. Sum is equal to 0 simply. AP, here Mumbai. Other places what? Hyderabad. Are you getting my point? So this is about the concept of what? Variable length. So I will open it, go to the concept which I posted to you people. Variable length arguments. So see that notes. I hope you might written it. Once again, I am reading it out. Start. When we have family of multiple function calls with the variable values or arguments, with a normal Python programming, we must define multiple functions. This leads to more development time. To overcome this process, we must use the concept of variable length parameters. Variable length parameters means what I said. How to define this? To implement variable length parameters concept, we must define single function definition and takes a formal parameter preceded with a symbol called what? Asterisk. That is called what? Star parameter. And a formal parameter with asterisk symbol is called variable length parameters, and whose purpose is to store or hold number of values coming from similar function call whose type is tuple. Tuple. Already code you have seen multiple examples. Definition. DEF, function name, list of formal parameters, star param, param2 is equal to value 2. What is that param2 is equal to value 2? Default. Order is like this. This part, you see, star param is called what? Variable length parameter, and it can hold any number of argument values or variable number of argument values. And star param 1 is of which type? Tuple type. Rule 1, rule 2. Rule 1, rule 2. What is the rule 1? This is only one to be used. And then when I am using this one, and how to use the keyword? Two rules I am going to say. Rule 1. The star param must always written in the last part of the function heading. Last part of the function heading. Eppudu, when we have only positional and variable length parameters only. Only. And it must be only one, but not multiple. Are you following? When we have only positional arguments, it should be last. It should be last like this. Positional parameters last. When we have default, what is that one? Which one is the last? Default. Before that, variable length. So, rule 2. When we use variable length and default parameters in function heading, then we must use a default parameter as a last. And before we use variable length parameter, in function calls, we should not use a default parameter as a keyword in the middle of the function calls. Ante ila. Middle of the function calls you cannot use. It will give you what? Syntax error. You have to use because variable length, variable number of values treated as what? Positional argument values. And we must use as last in function call. Until like this you need to use. Clear? You should not use like that. We have to use like this only. This is the rule of this one. And if you are so intelligent student and so good practitioner, then you can understand this sensitive part. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You watch YouTube tutorials, internet tutorials. You will not find these rules. In my notes only you will present. I can also eliminate, but we don't want to lose our quality of training. That's why I want to tell. అర్థమైన వాడికి అర్థమవుతుంది అది. Whoever is interested, they will understand. Whoever is not interested, what we can do? We are showing everything systematically, multiple examples we are showing. So online students, did you understand this point? Did you understand this point here? Quickly, if we go to Java coding, this is known as what? Overloading. If we go to Java programming, that is a overloading. In Python, overloading is not there. because some of the people don't have any knowledge, they're not fitting teaching level, they're saying function overloading. వాళ్ళు చెప్తా ఉంటారు ఫంక్షన్ ఓవర్లోడింగ్ అని. సి ఇక్కడ చూడండి మీరు ఒకసారి, because everybody should be so serious about your studies, because don't know anything and they are saying something to you. And see, observe it here. Print of what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How many values printed? How many values printed now? 4. How many values printed now? 3. How many values printed now? How many values printed now? How many values printed now? Nothing. That means, is it not looking like display of 5 values, display of 4 values like that? So print function was defined with what? Print function was defined with what? Variable length arguments. చూడండి మొద్దు. Help of what? Print. Help of print. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒకసారి. Print of what is this? Star args. Star args and yes, it will take 1, it will take 2, it will take 3, it will take 4. N number of arguments are taking. See, in the libraries they are using star args. Are you following? Come on. Yes. Online students, are you there? So Python does not support what? Function overloading. Overriding is there. That I will explain in the oops. Function overloading is not there. Because these people, like there is a proverb, new beggar don't know when to go to the streets. తెలియదు ఇది? New beggar don't know how to go to the streets. మీకు తెలియదు. మీకు ఏం తెలుసనిలే కానీ కొత్త భిక్షగాడికి ఎప్పుడు అడుక్కోవాలో తెలియదు. అర్థమైందా మీకు? తెలుగు స్టూడెంట్స్ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్. Like that, these people who are coming newly teaching level, they are disturbing the society of the students. Whatever they like, they will tell, and they are rubbing on your brain. When you go to an interview, it will become boomerang. It will come to your neck only. That is only because of the teacher it is becoming. These days it becomes more and more this problems. And we are the topmost seniors, and we are seeing all these things. That's why I'm saying in the class, be careful when you are attending some new member classes. Immediately search in the internet. Even mine also I said, day one only I said, compare everywhere else I said. Did I said or not? You also need to be very careful. Don't try to move your head like that. Unless until they show the programming, don't believe I said. Be careful. One more thing, you come. This part, I'm going to take up. You come to this place. PyCharm now, sorry. PyCharm you go. PyCharm. So in this PyCharm, format function I am using very regularly, right? Format function. So I'm going to use it. Here I'm going to use it. System is very slow like you. ఇది మీతో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేస్తుంది ఇది. So variable length 1.py. So I will post it this data. You please observe this concept. Once you observe it, it will give you the same output now. Is it giving the same output or not? Yes. Come on, students. Professor student ma. You observe it. You observe here. Format of what? Star args. Are you seeing this? Format of star args. What is the star args? ABC. Format will take 1 value, 2 values, 3 values, 4 values, 5 values. What is that concept called? Variable length. Format can take 1. Format can take more than 1 also. So it is taking what? Variable length. So Python does not contain function overloading. Python contains function overriding is that. Don't worry about that overriding. This is called variable length argument. Even in Java also, there is a variable length concept is there. No Java faculty will tell. Why? Don't know. They will tell 1947 function overloading only will say. Gandhiji programming, there is already Gandhiji learned that. Learned it, really. But when I open up all these things, I will show all that activities outside. నేను అన్ని చెప్తాను మీకు, ఎందుకంటే నేను కూడా మీలాగానే ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉంటాను నేను. ఐ వాంట్ ఆల్ కోడింగ్ ఓన్లీ. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ ఎనీ థియరీ లైక్ a బ్లాక్ బోర్డ్ వైట్ చాక్ పీస్. స్లైడ్స్, I don't want these slides. I don't want all these things. I want coding. First of all, coloring I don't want. I want originality. నాకు ఒరిజినల్ కావాలి. I want colors, all these things I don't want. I want coding, that's all. Will you teach coding or not? That's all. Okay now? So some animation, it will come like that, it will come like that, it will come like that, it will go like that. Why all this? Write the code first of all. Write the code first of all. Code nothing. These effects will be there. Student will very big asset, very big slides are there. Because of slides, nobody will bother about it. Slides job is what? Somebody else will do. What is your job? What is your job? How to write the coding. Correct or not? In healthcare sector, who will give injection? Main doctor will give injection. Huh? Yes, sir. So who will give? Unqualified person will give the injection. Correct or not? Unqualified person will give the injection. You don't do injection job, okay? You do what? Right? Prescribe which injection to be taken. Understand? So learn like that. Be careful about your studies, students. So now I will go to the further. Now I will go to, that's why you don't get a confused that those who studied Java, you will get a doubt. Function overloading something. But 1947 coding, you don't write it. Now I'll move to further. One more concept I want to introduce. What is the next one? Go to types of arguments here, ma. I'll open it. How many arguments I covered? Variable length is covered. Next, keyword variable length arguments I'm going to cover. Online students, is it clear for you? This concept also I posted for you people. I posted this one. What is the syntax of a function so far? What is the syntax of a function? DEF, function name, list of positional parameters. After that, star variable, comma, param1 is equal to value 1, param2 is equal to value 2. That is what we have done so far. Now I'm going to enter into next one more is called what? Keyword variable length arguments. Keyword variable length arguments. Now I'm going to explain here. Now here I'm going to enter into keyword variable length arguments. I'm going to discuss. What do you mean by keyword variable length arguments? It is a simply extension of what? Variable length arguments. Simply it is an extension of variable length arguments. Shall I move to the further? Do you know keyword arguments already? Do you know variable length already? That combination is called keyword variable length argument, and don't tell like that in interviews. You have to explain systematically from root level onwards. So I'm going to start here. So there I will move to the further. Online students, be careful about it. Program for showing the need of what? Keyword variable length arguments. Variable length arguments I'm going to show. Here I'm going to write it. Keyword variable length arguments. Variable length arguments. ARGS example 1.py. Keyword variable length arguments example 1.py. There I'm going to define. So students, coming to main program. There I'm going to say, careful students, display. What is that? Teacher number is equal to 100. Teacher name is equal to KV. Next, teacher subject 1 is equal to what? Python. Subject 2 is equal to Java. Subject 2 is equal to Java. These are called what? What these are all called? This is known as first of all what? Function call 1. Function call 1. This is called a function call 1. Function call 1. So I'm going to take up this. Here I'm going to write it. DEF. Come on. Display. Function call 1 with what? For keyword arguments. 4 ena 5 4 ఇవేంటివి keyword arguments. Keyword arguments means compulsory what do you need? Formal parameters on the same name or not? So TNO, T name. Next is what? Sub 1, sub 2, sub 2. Already in keyword arguments concept, what I said, whatever the formal parameters are there, same formal parameters to be taken as what? Keys. If you have written the notes, you will come to know that. If you write the notes yesterday, today you will understand without any confusion. So there I will write it print of. I am going to print teacher number, teacher name, subject 1, subject 2. Subject 1, subject 2, close. This is called a function definition. Function definition. This is called a function definition. Definition 1. Teacher number, teacher name, subject 1 and subject 2. This is called the example. No problem here. Execute. So I'm going to take up. So coming to this area, save this. Here I will execute. Clear CLS PY. So I'm going to execute. So I got it what? 10 kV Python and then Java. No problem. Up to here, no issue. Next, be careful students. Students, I'm going to take it display. What is that? ENO is equal to what? 200. Next is called what? E name is equal to RS. Next is called what? Sal is equal to 5.6. Sal is equal to 5.6. What is your opinion about it? Sal is equal to, here I will write it. C name is equal to something like this. I wrote it. City is equal to something like what or something like designation is equal to SE. SE. This is called what? Function called to with how many arguments? Function called to with how many arguments? 5 arguments. 5. Ikkada 4 keyword arguments. Here how many? 5 keyword arguments. 4, 5, 6, 7 keyword arguments are called keyword variable length arguments we can call. Keyword variable length arguments. Are you getting? Keyword variable length arguments. Okay. Now I'm going to take up. How do you do that? Now I will write it. Definition call number 2. Will it go to this place here? Number 1? No. Why? ENO is different. TNO is different. Whenever I execute, you will get the line number 8 error. 8 error. Type error. And you will get unexpected variable. Unexpected variable you got it. What is an unexpected variable? ENO. But actually what? See the answer now. See the error now. You see type error. Got unexpected keyword argument ENO. It is asking TNO. Why? It remember this function. The definition call to also expecting to go to where? Definition 1, which is an error. What should I do? DEF. What is this again? Display. ENO, comma, E name, comma, sal, comma, C name, comma, DSG. DSG. Print of what I will say? ENO, E name, sal, designation I will print here. Okay. This is called a definition number 2. This is called a definition number 2. Are you getting my point? Definition number 2. Definition number 1. Definition number 2. When you go to definition number 2, PVM will remember what? Same function name. It remember which function I said last class. Latest function definition only. So PVM remember this one only. Definition 1 also will go to where? Latest function definition only. You have ENO, but you are getting TNO. Unexpected, same type of error with a different message. Unexpected argument. It is TNO. You mean ENO. Because it is remembering which function? Latest one. It is an error. Getting error. Next, I will go to display. Display. SNO is equal to 300. SName is equal to SName is equal to something like some name PR, something like something next is called what? Hobby 1 is equal to eating. Eating. Hobby 2 is equal to sleeping. Even me, baby. They are all related to you only. Hobby 3 is equal to what? Charting. Next, hobby 4 is equal to roaming. Roaming. ఇది మీవే ఇవి రిలేటెడ్ టు యూ ఓన్లీ. అంటే మీకు చాలా సూట్ అవుతుంది ఇది. సో ఆర్ యూ ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారా? ఫీల్ అవ్వాల్సిన ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్లికబుల్ యూ ఫీల్ ఇట్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అప్లికబుల్ డోంట్ ఫీల్ ఇట్, బట్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్లికబుల్. సో ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ 3 with what? 6 arguments, 6 keyword arguments. Is it suitable to this? No. What I should do? I should write it. One more definition I will write it. What is the definition? I will take it. This one I will take it. Display. What is this? SNO. Yes name. What is this? Hobby 1, HB1, HB2, HB3, HB1, HB2, HB4, HB4. This is called number 3. Number 3. You print all these details. You print all these details. So, coming to this, here I am going to write it like this. Number, name, and then this one. And try to execute. You will get what? This one only will be considered. These things will not consider. Because you'll get line number 14, 15 error. Line number 14 error. When I keep line number 14 error, what will happen? 15 error will come next. 15 error will come. 15 line number 15 error. Got it? This one error. Line number 15 error, I will keep it. Next is called what? Line number 16 error will be coming. PY. This is an error. Got it? All your properties are coming. చదువుదామని ఒకటి లేదు. So, this is the data what we got it. So, how do you avoid this problem then? So, as I said, beginning I said to you, variable length arguments concept which I said to you now. There I was written one sentence, if you remember. Here also, what I wrote it. If you executed my program, you will come to know this program will not execute as it is, I said. Why it won't execute? PVM is doing which process? Interpretation process. Interpretation process. It is doing interpretation process. This program will not execute as it is because the PVM is performing which process? Interpretation process. That's why this program will not execute. When you execute, if it is not coming, don't come and ask me. Of course, you won't execute, I know that, because you will not find that much time. మీకు అసలు అర్థమవుతుంది నేను చెప్పేది. You will not execute this, I know. Correct? Why? Time is not there. Just I am writing. By mistake, if anybody execute, at least they will read these notes. So, executing, this will give you error. This will give you error. I already said that error name. You got this error. How can you execute this? ఏందమ్మది మీరు మాకు చెప్పి ఏమైనా పడేయండి కింద. మాకు చెప్పకుండా ఏమైనా చేస్తారనుకో భయం అవుతుంది. అంటే ఇఫ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ సో సైలెంట్, ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఫాల్ డౌన్, గివ్ సమ్ టెన్షన్. Go to the place of it. So, now I will go to this program. This program will execute as it is. This program will execute as it is. As it is, it will execute. Why it will execute? 2.py. How I am going to execute this, students? Here I am going to say, this place, I will copy. This I will write it. Here I will post it. Defining calling. Again, this also what? Defining calling. This is also defining calling. Defining and calling. This is also called what? Defining and calling. Defining and calling. Are you following? This is going to leads to which problem I already said to you. Which problem? If I have 100 function calls are there, you need to define 100 function definitions or not. Is it not waste of time or not? Yes. Py. This is the one. Got three outputs. If I have 100 function calls are there, how many definitions I have to define? 100 definitions I have to define. If I have 2000, I have to define 2000 function definitions. That is a waste of time or not? To avoid that, I need to go for which concept? Use which concept? Keyword variable length arguments. How many definitions I will define? Only one. That only one definition I am defining with which concept? So I am going to take up. Online students, query this. Now I am going to define. One function definition I am going to define. That I am going to. Don't define all these things. Don't define all these things. Remove. Now I am going to say pure keyword variable length arguments example 3.py. 3.py. So what I'm going to do? Like that, you take any number of functions. Next one more you take it. Display. Something like citizen ID is equal to 400. Citizen name is equal to something like a dr. Like this. Like this you write it. Like this you write it. A function call with how many? Function call with how many arguments? Two arguments. With a two keyword arguments. With the two keyword arguments. Four. I don't define each and every time. I will define only one time. How to define, students? DEF display. Take one parameter. Take one parameter. Take one parameter. With what? Which is preceded by double star. Which is preceded by double star. What is the double star? Double asterisk symbol. This double asterisk symbol. What first asterisk will do? What second asterisk will do? I am telling. First asterisk will receive all these keys in first asterisk. Second asterisk will receive all the values and store it into this star. And this param can hold the keyword arguments in the form of what? Key colon value, key colon value, key colon value. That is considered as what here? Dict. What is that is considered? It is considered as a dict only. You got my point or not? That is considered as a dict only. So I'm going to write it. Here I am writing it. Here. What is this now? Here I am writing. Here I will write it. Something like KVR I will write it. What is this KVR here? Preceded with a double asterisk. Single asterisk KVR is called what? Variable length. Double asterisk KVR is called what? Yes. Only KVR is called what? Positional parameter. KVR is equal to some HYD is called what? Default. So depends on my variable appearance. You have to tell the what type of variable it is. Only KVR variable is called positional. KVR is equal to HYD is called what? Default. Star KVR is called variable length. Star KVR is called what? Keyword variable length. Keyword కాదు మొద్దు. Keyword variable length. స్పష్టంగా పలకడానికి కూడా రాదు మీకు. ఏమన్నా వచ్చా మీకు ఏమైనా? స్టార్ KVR is called కొద్దిగా పలక నేను నేర్చుకోండి. సో స్టార్ KVR is called KVR is called keyword variable length argument, and whose type is class dict. Dict can store the data in the form of key comma value pair. So print చేస్తాను ఇక్కడ KVR comma type of KVR. See, keep the first line comment. ఇక్కడంతా కామెంట్ చేసేద్దాం. Like this, you execute it. Pure keyword variable length argument example 3. See, students, beautiful. py. See this answer now. Got it? What is the type? All my data available in the form of what? Dictionary. Wonderful example. You take any student, ask this. ఇంకా data science complete చేస్తుంటాడు ఒకడు. Without knowing anything, only course will complete. You ask the question, what is the first definition of an argument? What is the difference between parameter and argument? Difference you ask. Parameter and argument. Don't know. Parameter means what? Function heading level parameter variable is called parameter. Variable name inside the function call is called argument. How many parameters in the function heading? Positionals, keyword, variable length, default. Keyword variable will be used in the function call only. That part you know. Similarly, you remove the other things. Other things you remove. Here you see. Execute. You got my output. Completely you got my output. You got one more thing also. Here I will write it. Display only. Display only means what? Empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. Now I will write. Online students, are you following, ma? Is it clear for all of you? This is the first example. Go to the next example. Respond it. Online students. So here I will go to pure keyword variable arguments example 4.py. Now I'm going to, how do you display? Now I'm going to take up print of, there I'm going to take it 50. 50 for k comma v in where kvr dot items of, in the dictionary there are so many functions I taught. In that one of the function is called items. Already taught in the notes. Observe it. K comma v. Print off like this I am going to say. Print off like this I am going to say. 50. So you execute it. Pure keyword variable argument example. So go to this place. This is called one. Okay. Now I am going to take up. This is actually 2 only. This I will take it as 1 only. So I will send it in separate way for you. And this you save it. 2.py. You try to run this code. Py. Observe it. I got my data. This is a keyword argument data. Number of values got it. And here. And something else is not coming anything. This is a nowhere else the data is coming. It is an empty. It is an empty. మీరు కావాలంటే అక్కడ చూసుకోవచ్చు. రాసేద్దాం ఆ code. What is the code I am writing? If len of kvr is equal to what? 0. I can write it. Does not exist. Does not exist. What? Key comma value pair data. Does not exist key comma value pair data. Else I will write it. Print this data. Print this data. You execute. So does not exist key comma value pair data. Other data are printed. Okay now. This is the way we know if statement, len, how to find out all those stuff you know. Online students, I hope you are understanding. Now I'm going to slowly entering into next advanced level. I'm going to, what is this now? Star variable is called keyword variable length. Now I'm next going to the next part. Look at next example. Online students. So go to the place. I'm going to take up. Take the same thing or not an issue about it. I can take even next one. So I'm going to paste it 3.py. This I will eliminate completely. Go. Now I'm going to write the main program students. My main program will be like this. So here I'm writing find total. Very, very important example I'm giving you. Find total I'm giving. There I'm going to take up something like this. Find a total of, I'm going to take up. In this case, find a total 100. Say something like, some student I will write it, Ramesh, who is studying 10th class. In 10th class, he has some exams. He is having some type of subject, English, English. I am writing here English. So as we have discussed already here, keyword arguments and everything here you have written. Here I am going to write it something like ENG, English, is equal to 80. Telugu, Telugu is equal to 77. Hindi is equal to something like 89. And maths is equal to something like 99. Science is equal to some 78. Social studies is equal to what 80. What this is called? First three things are called what? Positional. And the next are called what? Keyword arguments. By చూడంగానే చెప్పాలి. By seeing that you have to understand what are positionals, what are keyword, what are variable length, what is default. You have to tell by seeing. So by seeing somebody, you will decide now, is it danger? He is don't know anything. He did homework. He did not do homework. Like that, you will tell or not? Like that. Next, one more thing called what? Find total. Find total. What is the next? 200. Rajesh, something like Rajesh. He is studying 10th intermediate. He is studying intermediate. He is having English. English he's got 89. And Sanskrit he got 99. And maths 1A or 1B, some one subject I'm writing 75. And physics. So physics is equal to 60. And chemistry is equal to something like 59. 59. Got it. This is called what? Three positional arguments are common. Here, how many subjects are there? Six subjects. Here, how many subjects are there? Five subjects. Next is called Miru, BTech. Three. Three. He is called Rakesh. He is a BTech. BTech. మళ్ళా సిఎస్సి అందులో వితౌట్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇది వితౌట్ నాలెడ్జ్ మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు నాకు కొత్తగా వస్తుంది ఒకటి ఏఐఎంఎల్ అని మళ్ళీ బీటెక్ లో మళ్ళీ ఏఐఎంఎల్ వాడి మిషన్ లెర్నింగ్ డెఫినేషనే రాదు. వాట్ ఈజ్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ కరెక్ట్ డెఫినేషన్ ఆల్సో డోంట్ నో. One student is coming evening 6 p.m. Artificial intelligence definition. He said, directly, openly he said, in one city-based college student, what is AI? He said, sir, I did not see AI textbook also, he said. He did not see AI textbook also. Completed, BTech completed. 4 years back, 2020, 2021, AI batches, BTech AI ML started, completed. Don't know Python, don't know anything, and AI/ML BTech is completed. So once AI/ML at least completed means at least people will expect some knowledge or not. At least definition of AI also will expect it. So totally out of order. Any job came, nobody got it. So coming to the point of it, now I am going to enter into this one. And what I am going to write it? OS is equal to some 50. DBMS is equal to something like 45. Next, networks is equal to something like 35. This is called what? Another kind of subject discussion, another type of keyword arguments. Let's take it. These are the three function calls are there with different type of keyword arguments. I think you are following. First three are called what? Muddu, come on. Find total. What are the things I am taking? SNO, S name, and a CLS, and a star submarks. Why I am taking star submarks? 6 subjects, 4 subjects, 3 subjects, 2 subjects, no subjects. I will take star submarks only. What is the star submarks? Keyword variable length arguments or variable length keyword arguments also you can call. Understood? Right. What I will print there? Print of. So I'm going to write it of 50. There I'm going to print. What is this now? Student number. Student number I am going to take up. Student number, colon. There I am writing dot format of what? SNO. Next I am going to take it. One more is called what? Student name. I am going to take it name. What is this now? Name. Next I am going to take it what? Marks. Student marks I am going to take up. Marks. Marks are class. Oh, yes, class. What is this now, students? CLS. CLS. What is the SNO name of CLS are called? Huh? Positional, right. Positional arguments కాదు మొద్దు. Positional parameters. Arguments అని ఎప్పుడు పిలవాలి? When they are available inside the function call, they are called arguments. When they are available in function heading, they are called what? Right. Vocabulary is very important. Just you learn that. For subject, comma, marks in submarks dot items, print of what I am writing, backslash t, I will print subject as well as what I will print backslash t. I will write a dot format of what? Subject, comma, marks I am going to print it. There I am going to write it at the end of it, this type of subject. Write it done. So try to execute once and then see the result once. So save this. So now students, out of that, go to that 4.py. 4.py. So go to the place, in this place, 11 a.m. functions, inside of that, 3 kada? 3 or 4? మనకి ఏం రాదు అసలు. నేను ఏం క్యారీ చేశాను ఇక్కడ? ప్యూర్ keyword variable length arguments. This is the one I need to carry. So I need to give the file name like this. This is need of keyword variable length arguments. This is 2 already done. This is called what? 3. Third program. Okay. 4.py. Executed. ఇది ఇక్కడ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, ఫైల్ నేమ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది అంతే. ఓకే, యూ డోంట్ థింక్ ఎనీవేర్ ఎల్స్. నౌ యూ గాట్ ఇట్. స్టూడెంట్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఇంగ్లీష్, ఇక్కడ అన్ని డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని వచ్చేసినాయి. సబ్జెక్ట్స్ మార్క్స్, ఇక్కడ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ మార్క్స్, హియర్ ఆల్సో సబ్జెక్ట్స్ మార్క్స్. అండర్స్టాండ్? రైట్. సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ అప్, నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ అప్ this data what I got it. Now I want to print the total marks. Total marks I want to print it. Total 80 plus 77 etc. I want to print it. How do we print the data? Here I am going to write it. TOT marks. Here during this time I want to print TOT marks. TOT marks is equal to 0. What I will do? TOT marks plus is equal to what? Marks I will do it. After that, I will print here, print of what now? Total marks. Total marks is equal to dot format of, what I will do? Dot format of, I will do what, students? TOT marks. TOT marks I will do it. TOT marks I will do it. So got it? Execute, students. So here I got it. Observe it. This total marks is called what? 503. The total marks is called what? 382. And this total marks is called what? 130. There is something here called one more person. I will take it. Find the total marks. I'm going to take it. Some more student. I'm going to take it. In this case, 400, 400. So I'm going to write it. Row sum here. So his class is called research. So he doesn't have any subjects. He doesn't have any subjects. That time, what is the total marks? 0. So if we don't want to give this total marks, because total marks not necessary, there I will write the beautiful logic. What is the logic here? In this case, up to here it is common. If, come on, Madhubavulu, LEN of submarks double equal to 0. If that is the case, I'll say what? I'll say simply pass antane pass. Pass. Else, I will write the total marks to be printed. Ante, that is the total marks to be printed. That's all. You execute it, got it. Only details are coming, but total marks 0 is not coming. Here for other things, total marks are coming. I hope you people are understanding this total marks. Clear or not clear? Clear. Online students, is it clear about it? These oppositionals are there. Keyword variable length is available. If you understood, I will go to little deeper. Shall I go to little deep? Yes. Those who are able to understand, you understand up to that. More than that, if you are not able to understand, don't think that Sir is not explaining. Sir will explain any deep level. If your mindset is not proper, you cannot understand. If you don't read the notes, don't write the notes, we can't do anything. Now, students, now I'm going to enter into next. Which one I'm adding? Be careful. Here I'm going to write city, city, city. All these people are living in which city? Hyderabad only, for example. What you will do? I never write after the class. After the class, Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Hyderabad. I don't want to write. How many times I'll write? One time. Where to write? Up to previous programs, default parameter to be lost. Before default what? Variable length. Before variable length, positional. But here I'm writing what? CLS. Now I'm writing city. If you write here, city is equal to where? H by D in the last step, it will give you error. So what is the final rule? Keyword variable length is only the last. Out of all these 5 parameters, which one is the last? Now I'm testing. Now I'm testing. Default I'm writing last by pre-assuming that previous program rule. Let's save this now, students. Save this code, students. This is our previous program result. Now I'm going to take it 5.py, 5.py. So I'm writing this. Save this code. Got it. Now I'm going to take up py. Student. So got it. Error. Chadandasre. Syntax error. Arguments cannot follow after keyword variable length or variable keyword variable length. No argument to be followed after Muddu variable keyword argument or keyword variable length. You should not write like that. Go to back. I will write it. City is equal to H by D. I will write before. City is equal to H by D is equal to H by D. I am writing. See how many parameters are there? You take the same institute, other batch student. Don't know anything. Function one day. Over. Function over. ఇప్పుడు వాటి ఫంక్షనాలిటీ అయిపోతుంది అక్కడ అంతే ఇంకా రోడ్ల మట్టి తిరగడానికి సరిపోతాయి సో యూ గో టు దిస్ యూ సీ హియర్ see what is the city. Of course city I need to print. Of course here I will write it student city, student city. Now I am writing student city. Online students who is capable of understanding my coding standards, you enjoy. Those who don't know, what you can do, because beginning onwards not studying, what you will do? City Hyderabad, city Hyderabad. Student city Hyderabad, city Hyderabad. Now, but Guido van Rossum is not Hyderabad based. Who is this? He belongs to what? New Netherlands. He's a Dutch programmer actually. Dutchy. So I need to pass what? Here if I write it Dutch, Dutch. Here if I write it, it will go to where? It will go to where? CLS, city it will go. It will go to where? City. So even if I write it Dutch also, no problem. You can execute. How do you go? You see, what is this now? City, Hyderabad in other places. I think you are following me. Now, in another way, I am going to pass it. Look at find total, find total, find total. I am writing 500. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. We got it. Something like politics. His marks is 22. Economics. His marks is 18. And civics or something like enough. Geography, his marks is 15. And he is belongs to what? USA. Valida, invalida. Valida, invalida. Which value is an invalid? USA is an invalid. Why USA is an invalid? These are looking like a positional. This is also looking like a positional. Before that, I am using keyword. It will give you which error? Huh? M Babu, Ram Babu. Which error? Come on. Huh? Syntax error. The camera waste candidates. So go to that. It is going to be what? Syntax error. ఇప్పుడే రెండు సార్లు చూపించాను నేను ఆల్రెడీ నోట్స్ లో చూపించాను ఆల్రెడీ నోట్స్ I said. Today error I shown you. Syntax error. Positional arguments. This is the positional arguments. Before that you are using that. It is an error. So how do you avoid that? That time I will write what? City is equal to USA. So these are going to whom? These are going to whom? Star subject marks only. But city is equal to what? USA. It will go to this city. Beautiful. So got it. What is that now? CLS. Okay. CLS. Okay, CLS miss అయింది. Okay, why CLS? Because it's a positional argument compulsory you need to follow. What is this subject? What is this class? Politics. Politics is his class. So execute. Execute. Now got it. Politics. USA. Got it. And he is a Dutch programmer. He is a Hyderabad. And the others are Hyderabad. Are you following this? ఏమేమన్నా ఇందులో? I have positionals, I have default, I have variable, keyword variable length. Online students, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable with this? Is it clear coding for you? Bouncing? Is it bouncing for you people offline? చెప్పండా? Bouncing, no doubt in that. Because all of them will understand means why I should be required here. So half of the people will not understand this deep mechanism. Next, much deeper. Because one day if you come, next day you will not come. అది కూడా మీకు ఒక problem. So go to the next. Another example I am adding. Which one I am adding? In this program, what are there? Positionals are there. Default is also there. Keyword is also there. Plus keyword variable length is also there. Extra what I am adding? Extra what I am adding? Variable length also I am adding. That is speciality. If you are talented, then only you see. Otherwise, don't see. Since I am talented, I am showing that. See. Now I am going to take it. 6.py. Student. Shoot a beautiful code. Now I am going to take up. Sir, Ramesh is a 10th class student. He is having internal marks in the school. Internal marks. School will give some marks. 10, 12, 15, something like 11, something like they are giving 14, something 17 they are giving. 6 subjects, 6 internal marks. మళ్ళా చూడండి. English, intermediate student, Rajesh. Intermediate also marks are there. Internal marks are there, it seems. నేను ఈ మధ్య చూశాను. ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా ల్యాబ్ అంట. ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్సో ల్యాబ్ ఈస్ దేర్. ప్రాక్టికల్ మార్క్స్ 20 out of 20. అసలు ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఎవడికన్నా 20 out of 20 వస్తాయా? వస్తాయా? ఎవడికి రావు. Nobody will get it. 20 out of 20. 20 out of 20. Parents will feel that out of 470, 468. Wow, my daughter is, my son will read like anything. వాడి సైన్ థీటా ఫార్ములా రాదు. ఎందుకు మార్క్స్? సో when we were the student, when 440 marks came, great. 440 these days, everybody is getting. వాడికి ఏమైనా వచ్చా? ఏం రాదు. శంకర్దాస్ ఎంబీబీఎస్. Come to the point. Now I'm going to enter into this place. Here, what is that? Next, intermediate. 10 marks, something like 11 marks, some 16 marks, 19 marks, some 20 marks, some 12 marks. How many subjects? 5 subjects, so 5 internal marks. What these are all? Earlier, how many? 6 internal marks. Here, 5 internal marks. These are called what? Non-keyword values. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. They are called what? Variable length values. Next, BTech. BTech undane undi. 11. Next, 22. Next, 9. So, next, 6. How many subjects are there? 3 subjects. 3 internal marks. So, Dutch programmer, he is having only internal marks are there, but he doesn't have what? Subjects marks are not there. Variable length is there, but what is not there? Keyword variable length is not there. See how many ways you are passing the data. In the first day, when you learned in PyCharm, when you learn first day the PyCharm program, see A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. In front of me, in front of you, this is called what? LKG level code. This is today code. Let me come to next functions. Marvelous coding I will explain. Provided when you read and come, then you can understand the taste of my coding. Otherwise, even if I do legs up, head down also if I keep, you will say, okay, some object is there in front of your eyes like that, you will feel. You can't understand the taste of my coding. So, coming to this place, here, done. For the politics, he doesn't have internal marks. He doesn't have only what is there? Keyword variable length only there. He doesn't have what? Variable length. Then how do you take up this? There I will write what? Variable length. So what I will write? Star int marks. Where I need to write int marks? Before CTE. Already up to that already completed. See that this line you see? How beautiful line it is. What is my syntax of a function? If anybody asks tomorrow, I never say what? This syntax. I never say this syntax. ఈ syntax నేను అసలు చెప్పను. I never say this syntax. I never say this syntax. If I say this syntax, interviewer will feel very happy. Very happy అంటాడు. But I never say this syntax. What I will say? What I will say? def function name, list of ఇలానే రాస్తాను. List of positional params. Positional params. Next is called what? Star. VARGS. VARGS. Next is called a default param 1 is equal to value 1. Default param 2 is equal to value 2. Value 2. So on. So on. Comma. Star. Keyword VARGS. Like this I'll write it. He will wonder. Interviewer will wonder. What he will ask immediately? Definitely will ask what? What is positional parameter? I will answer. My sir said already. What is star VARGS? Already my sir said. What is default parameter? My sir said already. What is star keyword variable arguments? I will tell that also. I will tell this syntax. You will tell old syntax. I will tell to interviewer, don't take that candidate is a 1947 Gandhiji friend, he will say. Gandhiji friend means very old. So I don't want. Correct or not? So depends on the context of the coding. You need to up to date. You need to learn old things. If you learn, what you will do? Some students will ask me, sir, functions. ఎప్పుడో 1947 లో ఎవరో చెప్పింటారు మీ ఓల్డ్ సార్లు అవుట్డేటెడ్ క్యాండిడేట్స్. వాట్ దే సెట్ సార్ రికర్షన్ అని. రికర్షన్ అనేది ఒకటి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఉంటుంది, ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్. కాలింగ్ ద ఫంక్షన్ బై ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఫర్ ఫైనైట్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రికర్షన్. మీ వాళ్ళు ఏం చెప్తారు? వాట్ యువర్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ విల్ సే calling the function by itself is called recursion. That is the called worst answer. Calling the function by itself is called what? Is called what? Is called bad recursion. That is. While this is called what? DEF, FUN. I will say FUN, something like MSG. MSG. Here I will write it. What I am going to do? Print of what? MSG. MSG. Now I will say FUN1. Calling the function by itself is called recursion. This function called by itself recursively. Now I am going to say FUN. Hello. Hello, Mahesh. Hello, Mahesh. So what is happening? What is happening? Function of hello message. So I will write it. FUN of what? Message. FUN of, okay. So this part you go for it. MSC, MSG. Go. This is hello Mahesh. What is coming? Hello Mahesh, hello Mahesh, hello Mahesh is coming. If you call your friend hello Mahesh, hello Mahesh, hello Mahesh, I'll say, are you mad? If you say hello Mahesh is okay. But when you say hello Mahesh, if you run along with him, what will happen? He will run away or not? What is this is called? Bad recursion it is called. It is exceeding its recursive depth. How to do this? For that, some system of application is required. When I'm saying he is sleeping, hey, stand up, bring your books, bring your books. When I'm explaining this one seriously, he's sleeping like that. బస్సులో నిద్రపోతారట. తీసుకురమ్మని చెప్పండి. So, how do you write that code? How do you write this code? Here I am going to write it. What is this now? If I will take one counter variable here, and counter variable I will take it. That counter variable will increment. And if the value matching, I will do what immediately? I'll break it. I'll come out. That is the oldest part. Come here. నిద్రపో. I already said now, because if you fall down from chair, ఇరుగుతాయి ఇవి. Now if you sleep it, you will fall down on that place. Safety purpose. It's not a punishment. Safety. కదా. చైర్లో కూర్చొని నిద్రపోయాడు అనుకోండి, fall down or this side or that side. Either this one or this one is a problem. Now sleep it. Okay? Sleep. No problem. Now go to this part. If you want, I will explain this recursion separately. Don't expect that oldest policies you don't expect. Try to move to the always up-to-date subjects. Go to the place. Here I want to complete my task. Star internal marks. Now I want to print. What I want to print? What I want to print? After this printing or before only I will print. In this place, what I want to print? Internal marks. Internal marks. Rasan. Print of. What is this now? Backslash T. Backslash T. Student. ఇది ఒకటి చాట్ జీపీటీ. Student internal marks. Student internal marks. I will print it. How do you print? For value in where? INT marks. INT marks. నిద్ర వస్తుందా? Sleeping. Getting sleep. Hmm? Getting sleep? No. Why are you sleeping? Night, YouTube, correct? Up to 1:30, 2:30, 3, 4, 2. What time? Night, 4. 4 o'clock you slept, right? Correct? Yes, very good. Wake up at what time? 10:30, correct? 11, huh? 10:30. Okay. 10:30 directly taking book and coming to the class, correct? Uh, huh? You take bath and you came. Okay. So, good boy. Why good boy? He's saying fact. అది నాకు చాలా నచ్చుతుంది అది. Who is saying fact now? I like it. We can change them. I like it. Of course. I like this. Go. You sit there only. You sit there. So I like that fact. I like always facts. But don't sleep, okay? Look, tomorrow onwards, no YouTube. Only what? Notes. So if you start watching from what time started in night? 9 o'clock, 10, 2 o'clock. Okay. From which time? Up to 2 o'clock. From what time you started? 9 o'clock, 10, 4, 12. Up to 12, what you have done? Friends, huh? Okay. Good. No problem. So 12 is coming to bed, started watching up to 2 o'clock. Immediately when you watch the blue screen, you will not get sleep. So when you close your cell, it's running in the brain. Okay, E model bond, the R model bond. It's not. Is dreaming also sometimes. By the time 4:30 like that, problem. Health problems will come. Okay? Right. Now change that style. Now I'm going to enter into /t. I will write dot format of what? Dot format of what is this? Value. So now I'm going to take up. This is the data. Got it. Here I'm going to write it. Here I will take up. Try to run this. Go to this place. 6.py. 6 or 7. This is already 5. This is a 6.py. So I'm going to save it. Done. Execute. Here I'm going to write it. Okay. So here I will take up py. 6.py. Py. That code. Not here. Py. I will bring this 6.py here. So you got it. What I got it here? In this case, you see, student internal marks, I got it. Next to the subject marks, I got it. This marks plus this marks, I got it. This marks, I got it. Here, what is that? Dutch programmer is called city is equal to Dutch. He got something different here. I need to take care about that. And I got no internal marks here, only like that. You see, here Dutch is becoming problem here. What I will do there? You pass it and say what? Come on, city is equal to Dutch. Moreover, students got it. Now you execute it. So city is equal to Dutch. Internal marks I got it. And no more external marks are there for that. Here no more internal marks are available. And this is the data got it. Internal marks, here it is printed. And here internal marks are coming. Here I will write it. What is that one you see? LN of what? Star INT marks. Star INT marks is equal to what? 0. I'll say what? Pass. I'll say pass. The 2. Here I will write this statement. If it is that, I will say this. I will say this, right? Else, I will write this part. This part I am writing. Execute. Super code. See this. What is happening? Of line number 10. Line number 10. What is the line number 10? Pass, you remove. Pass, you remove. In this case, this I need to write this place. Here. Okay. Execute. See that? Here you see internal marks are there. Here I got it. External marks are there. Got it. Again, this total marks only for this one. This is called internal marks I have. External marks are this one. Internal marks. These are external marks. These are internal marks. These are external marks. Here no internal marks, no external marks are available. Here only external marks are available. If we want to have that external marks identification, I will print it. What is that printing here? Print of what? Come on. External marks. External marks I will show. Execute. Now I will go to external marks. Single quote. So got it. Here internal marks I am showing. External marks I am showing. Here also internal marks, external marks. Then surface native. I'll go to \t. So got it. External marks are here only. Here internal marks only. Here external marks plus internal marks. Here what? External marks plus internal marks. Here external marks plus internal marks. Got it. What I will do now? I will do what? Internal marks plus external marks sum I will do. Ready? Right. This is total which marks? External marks. Malla rasthanu ikkada. I will write it. \t. Total internal marks also I will print. Total internal marks. Only few students can understand. Not everybody will understand. Internal marks is equal to internal marks is equal to, I will write. How do you write? Already you calculated total marks. If at all you are interested, here you can write it. What is this? Internal total is equal to 0. IT is equal to IT plus value. And I will write what? IT. Student Babu. Got it. Where IT are not associated with a value. Okay. So IT is equal to 0. IT is equal to 0. IT is equal to IT plus value. It is going to be called what? So internal marks, IT is equal to 0. So remove that. Simply I will call it as what? Sum of which marks? INT marks. INT marks is which type? Which type? Which type? Tuple type. Star variable is called which type? Tuple type. See, go. TPL is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Sum of TPL. Sum of TPL. Got my value. Like that. I am doing what? Sum of internal marks. Execute. Super code. So, what happens? Bracket problem. Bracket problem. Okay. So, execute. Got it. Student. Here, internal marks. External marks 503. Internal marks 79. అక్కడ ఆ bracket ఒకసారి adjust చేశాను. So, where is it? Yeah. Here. You execute it. Got it. Here. Total external marks 130. ikkada. Beginning. 503, 79. 503, 79. ikkada. 382, 72. Here. 130, 42. Here. What is that? Internal marks. It is not coming what? Which marks I am not getting? This is not coming. Internal marks sum is not coming. The point is why it is not coming, you need to observe. This was written inside of what? Else part. ఇక్కడ ఇలా రాయాలి. So I need to write out of that. Indentation problem. Now it is unbound local error. TOT marks is not associated with a value. So I will take it. TOT marks is here. TOT marks is not associated with it. So it is going to be a local variable here. Find total. This marks and this variable is not associated with this. Finally, here I am going to write it. In this case, you print external marks here. You print external marks, total marks in this place. And you do one thing. Wherever you are printing that, you try to take care about that. Get it back once to its original data. Get it back to it. Dot format of, what is this now? TOT marks. TOT marks. You print it. Internal marks also will be available here. I will take it. IT is equal to, you print it. In this case, IT is equal to 0. IT is equal to, IT is equal to what? IT plus what? Value. You say after finishing that, in this part only, what you will print? Total what? Internal marks is equal to dot format of what? IT. You try to run it once. So got it. Here, observe from the beginning, total internal marks, external marks, total external marks. I want to add this one plus this one. I will add it. Next is called total internal marks is this one and external marks is called 382. In this case, internal marks 42, external marks is 130. Here internal marks only available 60 and this is going to be available called what? 55. External marks only. What marks is not there? Internal marks are not there. For certain people, internal marks are not there. That's why for certain people, there is an internal marks. For certain people, internal marks are not there. For example, for this person, external marks are not there. That time, what will happen? What will be happening that time? Internal marks will be available for certain people. Certain people, external marks are not available. That time, what I will do? That time, only that values will be taken. If you try to write it as a overall picture here, print of what is happening, total marks is equal to, programmatically you try to understand students, what I will do, I will write it dot format of, I hope you are understanding, total marks plus what? IT. What is that IT? For this person, you see, what marks are not there? Come on. External marks not there means it won't come to else part at all, now. It won't come to else part. That time, what is the total marks will become? Error. Yes or no? Error. For this person, you see which marks are not there? Internal marks are not there. That time, what will be the answer? That time, what will be the answer? IT will give you the problem or not? IT will give the problem. So this will give you the improper statement when I do like this. So if I execute it, it will become what? Cannot access this. If you want to access that, you should eliminate the restrictions. Which restrictions I have to eliminate? You see, go to the place. Of course, no doubt in that. It's a high programming skill is required to understand. It motan decision. I will remove internal marks, student internal marks, This is student internal marks printed. You see, this also I will eliminate. Here external marks. This also I am printing. This also I am printing. This also printed. And out of that, you see external marks. Next what? Backslash T. Come on. Internal marks. Internal marks. I am writing is equal to dot format of what is that? ITOT marks comma IT. You just try to run this once. This is called what? 7.py. 7.py. No doubt in that. Very complicated coding, very confusion. Every student cannot understand. So, what is this now? Indentation line number 11. Line number 11. Take about it. Execute it. Got it. Everything perfectly got it. మీకు అర్థం అవ్వకపోవచ్చు, but I am doing the coding. You may not understand, but you don't have the practicing, but I am doing the coding. Got it. Got it. Got it. Here, got it. Here, what is happening? External marks 0, because only what marks? Internal marks. Here what? Internal marks, external marks are there, but internal marks 0. If you want the total, I can. How do you do the total? Print off. Backslash T, backslash T, backslash T. Total. Total. External plus internal marks is equal to dot format of TOT marks plus IT. That's all. Ante. See. Okay. It's a very big backslash T's. Okay. See. Got it. Starting. Internal marks. Next. External marks. 503 plus 79. 582. Next. 382 plus 72. 454. Next. 130 plus 42. ఇది అర్థమైంది అనమాట. చిన్న నంబర్ 172. మీకు 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2 అలాంటి అయితే అర్థమవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ హియర్ internal marks plus external marks. External marks 0. 0 plus 60. 60. Now you will understand this. External marks 55. Internal marks 0. This also you will understand. I think the difference between previous code and this code you know. Previous code I put a restrictions. If else. I hope you got it. So this is the complete syntax of that. Now I am opening keyword arguments concept. Keyword arguments concept I am going to show. So functions here. Notes. Keyword variable length arguments concept I will show. The same type of concept. If you come, same to same, all of you. Double asterisk symbol. Double asterisk parameter. In this present program, all the arguments I am passing. Why I want to say this much deep? When you go to data science level, pandas, numpy, pandas level, you need to learn the help of that functions. And these days people are explaining without showing the help. You become something like you are a C programmer. Java asal raw asal. You never get it when you don't know the help. Doctor cannot become without knowing the formulation of the tablet. Yes or no? You may know the tablet name, but doctor knows what formula is there inside the tablet. Right? So if you want to become like that, you must know about it. See, final syntax of the function. Formal parameter, variable length parameter, default parameter, star keyword variable length parameter. This is the final syntax of the function. That is what is my topic today. What are the index of the functions? If you see, this is what is the topic. Today, I completed this concept. Yesterday, today, I completed this concept. Understood? Tomorrow, I will go for what? This area I will enter. This complete topic I will explain. Don't miss tomorrow class. Okay? Right.